I want to welcome you back to Black Site, and I want to talk to you about rapper Nipsey Hussle being killed outside his Marathon clothing store in South Central LA. I just got off from work, and hearing that this young man is dead, age 33, is extremely sad. A young man who is trying to do something positive with his life, opening up a store within the South Central community, trying to service people who were not being serviced, and to end up dead this way, him shot and killed and others killed, shows you the disparity in our community. The people who killed Nipsey Hussle are the people who are the enemies of our community, who are the true sellouts of our community, the true losers of our community, the true lames of our community. And to see a young man who is trying to get married, start a family, and do what's right, to see his life cast aside before he can see a bright future is extremely sad. But this goes on all throughout our community, especially in the rap game. Tupac, Biggie, Extion, many other young men who tried to make a difference in this game and in their lives end up dead in this so-called negative gangster lifestyle that's promoted every day in our community, which destroys our community every day. You see these gang members going around killing everybody, threatening other rappers, and it seems like it's a never-ending story. We have to understand that we have a group of men, young men in our community who see no light at the end of the tunnel. And when they see no light at the end of the tunnel, they're willing to take anybody's life that has light. Nipsey Hussle was maturing. He was coming into his own. His life was changing. And his future was on the uptick. Not really his music. We won't talk about his music, but his life. In the things that he was doing positive. But you only need that one negative gangster, lame, thug, sellout to come by and kill someone like Nipsey Hussle. This seems like a record that is constantly repeating itself in our community. And sometimes we look to blame outside forces like the white man or other people for what's going on in our community. Yes, we can. There are some instances, but some instances we have to look back on ourselves and say, why does this constantly happen? Why do we strike out and kill our own instead of those who have stepped on us for the past 400 years? We are so easy to take a gun because of the self-hatred that we was taught ourselves, to go and kill a brother. But we have cops who have killed Michael Brown and other African American men. We have had George Zimmerman, and they seem to walk away scot-free. Nothing, nobody shoots him, nobody touches him. But this young man, we can look at him, Nipsey Hussle, and kill him at a drop of a dime. And it's probably over nothing. Over somebody trying to get a name for themselves. You know, somebody who want their name to ring out in the streets. This is so sad. You know, when you hear about things like this, you wonder if we can ever come out this abyss within our community. in which black men are killed by other black men so often. Here's a man who's in the rap game. Here's a young man who's a success. And he still can't walk the streets of his community in which he was trying to serve. He ends up dead. For what? It couldn't have been nothing that bad. But when it comes to us, any small incident is bad. If you looked at me, you said something to my girl, you got the wrong color on, you can end up dead for no reason. And that's what probably happened to Nipsey Hussle. He will never be able to see his best days ahead of him because they're gone. Because of some clown in the streets right now who pulled the trigger. He was becoming a positive force in the community who worked his way up. But these clowns would never let it go. Instead of people in the hood saying, let's celebrate this brother. You know, all hands is off of him. You don't bother no brother like this. And this is why so many African Americans don't want to set up businesses in our own community, because we will attack and kill somebody who owns a business. But you rarely see them go into these Korean businesses and Arab businesses and other businesses and shoot up them. And I don't recommend that. But this here is terrible. And it makes me sick. This is disturbing. And what are we to say? Who are we to blame? Yeah, we can blame the killer, because we got a bunch of them running around here in the streets of America in our communities. But this is a hard one to take, because this brother was doing something for the community. He wasn't just talking. He wasn't just out here signifying like so many other so-called woke entertainers. He was actually doing something for the community so that the community can have something of their own, built by their own. As someone who actually cared about the community. I hope this young man rests in peace. I hope this young man is a lesson to many of those out here that we must stop this violence against each other and strongly come together and defeat our enemies, because the enemy is not ourselves. It's someone outside of our community. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button. Hit that notification button and that like button and share this video.